what if you could build an order form with ChatGPT? Well, let me show you how with Jotform. Hey Jotformers, welcome back. I'm Kimberly, and like I mentioned, if you are wanting to create an order form with ChatGPT, you can absolutely do that with your Jotform account. Now, first and foremost, I already have Jotform connected within my apps right over here. So all I have to do is either come to a new chat, do a plus sign, and choose Jotform, or we can easily just type in @Jotform in order to access it. And you can also go back to past chats and add Jotform in there as well. So if you've already have a chat going about your business and this order that you're wanting to create, you can absolutely go ahead and add Jotform to that. All right, so let's say, please build me an order form. Let's say for t-shirts. Let's go ahead and send that. And you can see we are just giving it a very basic command. We're not telling it what fields we need or what we're going to require. It's going to do that for us. And before it starts building, it's going to make sure to let us know these are the ones that I think I'm going to add in as far as fields go. So let's go ahead and create this form. And if you didn't like what you saw, you could choose deny and you can reword your question as you see fit. But we can see a preview of the form right here within the chat. So you don't really have to go over to Jotform to see what it's going to look like, but I'm going to go ahead and click on this link so that way it opens up that form so we can see it in real time. All right, so we have name, address, phone number, shipping address. We have that t-shirt order selection. Perfect. We have the delivery method. And if we want to jump over into the build tab, we could absolutely add in images to different things as well. We also have custom text or notes, which is perfect. So other things that we can do from this, if we don't like the heading, the title, or maybe the description or anything on here, everything is editable from within the chat. So let's say, are these required? These are. So one thing to keep in mind is sometimes this view over here isn't going to be the exact same as what you see over in Jotform. One of those things is there could be some conditional logic that is at work, so you may see things differently. So just keep that in mind. That's why I always like to open it up in Jotform just to see what we're working with. So just for this example, I'm going to say, please make the email address not required, because we saw over in the Jotform preview. And of course, you would want that question to be required. I'm just going to show you how it's very, very simple to make simple changes like this. You can add in fields, you can delete fields, you can ask it to change the verbiage. Maybe you have a drop down somewhere and you don't necessarily like the options that it's giving you. Instead of going over to Jotform and doing it yourself, you can absolutely ask ChatGPT to make some changes. Hey, I don't like the options on the drop down. I was thinking more going this direction, and let it make those changes for you. All right, so we can see now these are updated, these are required, and now our email address is not required. That's perfect. And again, add, delete, whatever we need to do. So let's go ahead and do, we know that our form is the very basic Jotform, which is white and gray. Let's say, please make the form theme more vibrant. So instead of that gray and white, let's add some color in there, and you can choose specific colors, of course, if you want. So we can see here, updating the form's look to use a brighter, more energetic theme while keeping the fields the same. All right, looks like we got some yellows and oranges. Ooh, and the background is blue, perfect. And then we have a pink submit button. I love it. That's definitely a lot more vibrant than the gray and white that we are used to. Now, something else that you could do is you could have it fill out a test submission. Now, because this is going to need a payment gateway, it might not do it all the way through. So I'm going to go ahead and skip that step. But one thing I want you to consider is once you have this form going and you're getting these submissions in, not only can you use tables within Jotform to create some charts for you so you can visually view that data, you can ask ChatGPT to give you trends Look at the submissions and summarize what it's showing you, and you could potentially find some holes that maybe you didn't see when you were looking at your submissions. And it really is as simple as that. If you have any questions about how to build an order form with ChatGPT and Jotform, let us know down below in the comments. If you like this video and you got some value, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell so you get notification every time we put out a new video. I'll see you next time.